So this is going to be a continuation of the video that I did last week. I know it's a Q&A right behind a Q&A, but I needed some content for today and I didn't want to leave you with no video. So sit back, relax for about 10 minutes and listen to some more Q&A about my life. Alright guys, so we're just going to roll through this like I said on the Q&A from the Instagram. If you're not following me, you should follow me. Link's always in the description. So, here we go. How tall are you? So I'm going to go ahead and run through like the most basic questions I get asked all the time, okay? I am 24 years old. I'm going to be 25 on September 9th. And I am 5'10" and I am 165 pounds right now. That is my height and weight. Let's see, I went to school. I went to high school, then I went to community college for 2 years, and then I went to a 4-year university where I got my bachelor's degree in business administration and management. Alright, so now that we're on to that, let's go into some other questions. Let's see, how was it for you to start YouTubing when it came to your friends? Did you explain what you're trying to do? My first video, actually, of seriously putting videos on YouTube was my Inzerbelt review, my original Inzerbelt review, or my nutrition review. And trust me, they gave me crap a lot, but because it's like, oh, you're filming in the gym, oh, you're sitting in your room filming yourself, but I knew I wanted it to be bigger than what they thought it was. So sometimes in life, you got to take what your friends are nagging you, or they're thinking what you're doing is stupid, but just think of the bigger picture. And now they sit back and they're probably like, well, dang, Max is doing something with it. And you know they give me support on it now, but in the beginning, you know, they gave me some crap. But you know what? I get crap without doing the YouTube thing, so whatever. Let's see, is college worth the money? Okay, college is something that I think you need to do, not because you know you have to get a college degree or else you're not considered smart, but it's a learning experience. Okay, the things you learn in college, just like social skills and all that. You're going to learn a lot in college, so I recommend that. But if you can afford it with loans or grants, whatever, it's almost like the new high school diploma. And now, like, you need like an MBA or a graduate degree for that's like the new bachelor. Honestly, is like an MBA. It's like your master's. So bachelors are going out of style really fast. But I would recommend you get them because a lot of jobs, even if it's not in your same field, they just require a degree at all to even get the job. So some jobs you have to just have a degree. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Man, it's a long time. I can't even think about tomorrow. Well, I would say, am I going to still be making YouTube videos? I don't know. I would say continuing in my career, doing, professional stuff, but I want to seriously be in the fitness game. I'd like to be, whether it be like I want to be the face of Optimum Nutrition. No, I'd really like to do something in fitness where I'm either, being like a promoter for it, or I'm just doing something like related to fitness. So I want to work with a company in the future in fitness and just continue on that path and just keep moving up and just motivate all you guys through videos. I'll hopefully making still videos if YouTube's still a thing-a-lang, in 10 years. Who knows, maybe MySpace will come back and that's going to be the new thing. If you don't want to see my MySpace, you want to see some really old pictures on MySpace, go to myspace.com/skateme. And you can see some old emo shots of me like black and white with like my shirt off at the beach, like smiling at the camera. Yeah, go do that. How did you meet your girlfriend? Oh my god, I get this question a lot. Okay, I'm gonna give these guys some advice. If you ever get a girlfriend, which I hope you all get girlfriends, and you break up with someone, or this goes to relationships in general, okay? If you date someone and then you break up, chances are you always think they're like, I'm never gonna meet someone else. I'm not, no one's ever gonna be like that person. No one's ever gonna make me that as happy as they are, as they did. I'm never gonna create those memories. She was the best thing that's ever happened to me. She was the only one. I promise you, this is a weird way to look on it, but you'll be okay, and you'll always find someone else. If you got a good relationship, keep it. But if things for the worse end, you will be okay. And I promise you, you will find your next relationship when you are not looking for it. You hear it all the time. So the way that my girlfriend and I met, actually, I was leaving a Gold's Gym personal training client, and one of her friends, first of all, my girlfriend, I'd never even met or seen her ever. But she was in a sorority, or she is in a sorority, and her friend was at the Mexican restaurant that's right next to the gym, and her friend was like, "Hey, come say hi to me," aka her, aka not my girlfriend. And I was like, "Okay, yeah, man, I want to go home. Got to get my protein within 30 minutes." And I was like, okay. So I walked in, said hello in Mexican, and my girlfriend was at the restaurant with her friends, and I had saw her for the first time. I thought she was very attractive. I introduced myself, you know, just basic hi. And then down the road, like a week later, I asked my friend, I was like, "Hey, who's your friend? She's pretty good looking. Can you hook me up with her?" And that's it. So I randomly, if I'd never gone into the Mexican restaurant that night, I maybe would have never met my girlfriend. So do things with friends, you know, go out, hang out with people, and just don't go looking for girlfriends or looking for relationships, and they will find you. And I'm very happy with my girlfriend, and we have a lot of great memories right now, and, you know, but like I said, the whole point of the little first speech is, like, no matter how good you think someone is, if things end, you'll be okay, and you'll find someone else. I promise you. It's not the end of the world. So, but if you got a good girl, keep her. Because they're, you know, they're hard to come by. Let's see. Have you ever hit rock bottom? If so, how'd you bounce back? I can honestly say I've never hit, like, rock bottom. I'm assuming you're saying, like, financially, or maybe, like, in a relationship I've never hit rock bottom. I've had some, like, you know, stressful relationships. But, like, financially, it's throughout my life, I'm not rich, okay? But, and my family is definitely not rich, but I've always been very, very good with my money, and that's what it's very important. Never get in a situation where you're broke, if you can help it. If you get broke because of your own doing, like if you have no money and you're still going out to the bars, or you feel like you have to be social but you have no money, just stop, okay? Relax, get yourself back on your feet, you know, and just take a break. If you need to go into hermit crab mode in your room for a while, go into hermit crab mode. It's not that big of a deal. But like, don't go out to the bar and like use credit cards for bar tabs. Like, if you have, like, first of all, hitting rock bottom in terms of financial is if something drastic doesn't come along. I'm not talking about, like, if someone gets injured and you have to take away your money, but if you are stupidly spending your money, like, it's not cool to ever be broke if it's your fault. It's not cool to be like, I got no money, haha, I'm broke, as a joke. Like, it's not funny. It's not cool. It's immature, especially when you get older. Get your finances together. But no, I've never hit rock bottom. Fortunately, I've never had any catastrophic things come in my life that have affected me to the point where I was stressed out or depressed or anything like that. You know, when I was younger, my father passed away. That was a very hard time in my life, but I was 15 at the time, and that's old enough to kind of realize what's going on, but it just didn't hit me as much as it should have, and it sucks because, you know, you're like, why didn't it hit me that much? But I have not hit rock bottom, so I would advise you guys not to hit rock bottom. Stay on your success path and be smart with your money, and, you know, spend it on cool stuff. Would you want your girlfriend to lift, count macros with you? She is trying to get in the fitness thing. She's probably never going to be deadlifting. As far as the macros going, that's my thing. It's like going to the gym is my thing, and sometimes that's like my time. That's Maxx time. Give me some Maxx time, and, you know, you can do your own thing. You can go on Pinterest for 6 hours. And I like to go to the gym, lift heavy weights, but I don't know. If my girlfriend wanted to go to the gym with me, I'd be fine with that. If she wanted to count macros, I'd be fine with that. What made you troll Campbell Fitness so much? Just because he's old. He's a senior citizen, and it's just fun to poke fun at them because because he forgets about a lot of things a lot. Let's see, high school GPA, not good. Like a 2.4, I think it was. Terrible, absolutely terrible. I actually got denied from VCU. That was the only school I applied to. I got denied from college. So, only college I applied to got denied. It's not the end of the world. I went to community college, still live downtown. So either if I went to the community college or VCU, I would have lived in the same house. So I lived the same life. I'm all for community college because it's so cheap. But if you can do one that's like downtown, or do one where you can still not live at home, I think of it. That's another question I got on here, is like, you know, about living with your parents. I see nothing wrong with living with your parents, okay, if you financially can't afford it. But like, some people can afford to move out and don't, and they'll be like, oh, I'm saving so much money. And it's like, you could say that forever. You could be 40 saving money, and some people will even say that, you know, oh, I love my parents so much, I don't want to do that. I'm sure that mother bird also loves their baby bird, but they still kick their asses out of the nest. Now, at some point, you got to flap your wings, you got to grow up, and you got to move out. I still love my mom just as much as when I live there, but you know what? She knows that. I don't have to live with her to show my love. Let's see what time we got going. We're doing good. We're doing good. What is your favorite alcoholic beverage? I don't drink that much, and I don't like beer. Don't like sports. Don't like beer. My favorite alcoholic beverage is actually a vodka ginger ale with lime. Or if you're cutting, vodka, diet, anything. You can put vodka in everything. Diet Coke. Alright, final question. What is the deeper meaning behind Ever Forward? Like, why did I choose Ever Forward? You know, why am I doing that? As you guys know, to wrap it up, like I said, my father did pass away in 2005 from ALS, which I'm sure you're seeing all over the YouTube about this ice bucket thing, which is also the Lou Gehrig's disease. It's an absolutely terrible disease, and that's why a lot of I didn't choose Ever Forward to be like, buy this shirt to support ALS. Proceeds from all of the clothing that I make are gonna go, you know, some proceeds are gonna go to charity forever. That's gonna happen. Actually, there's a walk coming up in October that I'm doing with my brother, and I'm gonna release, I haven't really announced this, but I'm gonna release about 250 blue wristbands, okay? So Ever Forward wristbands that are gonna be a unique blue that I'm only gonna make a certain amount of, that's it. And I'm gonna sell those for the same price, like $5. I might even make them $6, you know, more expensive, but why? But just to raise more money. But I'm going to donate 100% of the profits of those wristbands completely to the charity. So that is that. But the reason I chose the Ever Forward is just because, you know, I didn't want to choose something that meant nothing to me. I didn't want to be like, max out, lift weights heavier. I wanted to choose something that had a meaningful meaning to me, and something that you guys could get behind. So the Ever Forward thing is not just something that I believe in, it's something that I believe can be a movement. It's something that I can push onto people like you in a good way, and that you can follow, you can feel a part of it. I want everyone to feel like they're a family here, not just like my name. I don't want to be like, Maxx Chewning Fitness. No hate to anyone who adds fitness to their name, but like I didn't want it to be that. I didn't want everyone can just be like their name fitness, their name aesthetics, their name bodybuilding. I want it to be something that's more than just lifting, that applies to everything. You can support it, you can feel a part of it, and it's cool. But I wanted it to have a meaning to me, and that is why. Alright, we're done with this. This is probably the last one of these I'm going to do for a while, unless you like them. If you can sit through this whole thing. If you can sit through this whole thing, tell me what I put on my hand right here. It is a cat oven mitt. Tell me you saw that. I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you haven't. And until Thursday. Bye.